Hi, I'm Anna Welly. I'm an Ayurveda practitioner, an energy worker, and a yoga health coach. And I wanted to create this video for you to give you a few simple tips on how to feel light, clear, and strong in your body. One of the first tips that I want to give you is really just aligning more with nature's rhythm, in particular with how or when you eat your meals. Nature operates in these kind of natural daily cycles. And when we align with that and adopt our natural rhythm and our daily cycle, our daily flow with nature, we call that dinacharya in Ayurveda. And so, how we do that with our meals is we basically just eat our biggest meal of the day around noon when our digestive power is the strongest. And then we eat an early and lighter dinner in the evening time when we have less of a capability to digest. And so, what this does is it supports our body in breaking down, digesting, assimilating the food that we eat, and making strong, healthy tissues, and then also carrying waste out. And so, through that ability to carry the waste out, we have more clarity in the spaciousness of our being. In the evening time, if we eat an early and light dinner, and we basically don't go to sleep at night with a lot of food in our system, we're supporting our body to go through this natural kind of metabolic process of going through these kind of like little cellular fires of transformation, and again absorbing things, assimilating things, and then also moving that waste out. And so when we have an early and light dinner, you essentially just wake up feeling that much more clarity and lightness in your body. And so it's a really simple practice, but it has a far reaching effects. It's really beautiful. The second thing that I support you to do is to wake up in the morning, and every morning before you have breakfast, doing about a 5 to 20 minute breath body practice where you essentially take in prana as your first meal of the day. And prana is the carrier or the movement of vital life force energy and consciousness into the body. And so it sounds kind of intense, but just basically what you're doing is waking up in the morning and moving and breathing deep. And so that can happen any way that feels good to you. It can be through a yoga session, through going for a walk or a run, doing a workout video, dancing, doing Tai Chi. Anything where you're basically focused on bringing that breath deep into your body and just bathing all the cells and tissues in that prana, that vital life force energy. And so when you do this, you're waking up and revitalizing all of your cells and bringing in this kind of refreshment, and then also moving out waste again. And so this creates a real sense of clarity and lightness in your body. And if you haven't done this practice before, you can start small with just 5 minutes and then slowly move up to 20 minutes every day. The third thing that I recommend for you is to pulsate with your exercise or your breath body practice. And again, we're just adapting the rhythms of nature and the ways of nature because we're also natural beings living in this natural environment. And so when we look at that, we notice that nature pulsates through the seasons, through the day, through the monthly cycle. We have the hot, bright noon hour versus the cooler, dark, the quietness of the night. We have the brightness of summer and the hotness of summer, and we have the cool, dark, coldness of winter. We have, a dewy, moist morning, and we have a dry, hot afternoon. We have a dark new moon, and we have the energizing full moon that pulls on our water body. And so the same thing is we want to pulsate just like nature does. And the way we do that is we have our workouts that move on the scale of being easy to medium and then hard workouts. And so when we make our hard workouts hard, we're able to push our edge and to really kind of go into this territory of like where we're really creating strength and a higher physical fitness in our body. And then on altering days, we exercise in more of an easy or kind of medium mode. And that making our exercises easy supports our ability to make our other exercises harder. And so when you work that kind of edge and play with it, you are basically creating more strength and more endurance in your body. So this pulsation can happen throughout the week. So you can have maybe 1 or 2 hard exercises and then maybe 2 or 3 medium to easy exercises. And then it can also happen during the month. So just the same thing as us, this monthly rhythm happens with the moon. We are operating in this monthly cycle ourselves. And so when you, especially for menstruating women, you can link up to how you're ovulating or menstruating. When you're ovulating or going in that pre-ovulation mode, your body's that much more strong and energized. So you harness that, you ride that wave, and you exercise harder and stronger. And then when your body is going into the premenstruation menstruation mode, you need more rest, more nourishment, more relaxation. And so you slowly bring and pulsate the energy of your exercise with that into an easeful mode. And then you don't exercise and you have more rest as you're menstruating. And so when you do that and you honor this cycle and this pulsation, and you rest when you're menstruating or when it's a dark new moon, you're able to push harder during that full moon, the ovulation, and work your edge more and exercise harder. So simple concepts, pretty easy. And when you practice them in the long run, they have really big results in helping your body to feel more light, more clear, and just stronger overall. If you have any questions and want to look deeper at this and maybe different ways you can adopt these natural practices to help your body feel more clear, light, and strong, I invite you to schedule a 20-minute strategy session with me. And through that, we can just kind of see what might be blocking you and what some natural solutions might be for you through the power of Ayurveda and my yoga health coaching techniques. To schedule a strategy session, it's free, and you can check the link below to schedule or reach out to me at annaveda.com. ANNAVEDA.com is my website. So I hope that's helpful, and I hope you have a beautiful day. Thanks.